So I wanted to do a video this week about the return of the lazy Dungeonmaster, but the author, Flurish, has his own YouTube channel where he's done a whole series of videos about his own book, so there really was no point. So go check out the book. It's some of the best GM advice out there, and I will be also linking Sly's channel, so go check that out. Instead, what I will be talking about this week is how to avoid campaign burnout. If you're running a long-form campaign, a game, or a YouTube channel for that matter, it can start to feel like a chore. You've done everything you wanted to do at the beginning of the game, you're running out of ideas, and preparing adventures feels like a chore. So, what can you do about it? It's time to change things up. Actually, that is what you should have been doing all along, to keep things fresh and exciting and avoid this problem altogether. So, how to change things up? You can try out different types of adventures. Don't just dungeon crawl every session or introduce the monster of the week. Change things up with like a survival adventure, horror, escape from a prison, a detective story, or a city or even court intrigue. That way you can strain your creative muscles in a different way, and it keeps your players on their toes because they don't necessarily know what to expect of each single adventure and won't be able to have the perfect build and the perfect strategy to counter everything you can come up with. You could also just change the adventure location. Let the next adventure take place on a tropical island. You can always return to your established campaign locations, but for one adventure, mix it up. Send the PCs somewhere strange and exotic. Maybe the desert, maybe the Feywild or the Upside Down. It will feel like a holiday. And it's a good opportunity to introduce foreign magic items or spells that the PCs can take with them to disrupt the status quo of the regular plot location once they go back. If the rut has sunken in too deep, you have to take a bigger departure to freshen things up. After years of playing D&D, why not try something else? Be open with your players and offer to run a one-shot of Call of Cthulhu or Alien. Have the whole group die horribly at the end, if they are used to heroic fantasy and unkillable 5e characters. After that, you can come back to your regular campaign with fresh ideas and a new perspective. But maybe the rut has set in too deep for even that to work. Maybe you are burned out on RPGs altogether. In that case, it helps to take a break. Do something else entirely. Go outside, play some sports, maybe get LARP swords and learn how to fence. Invite your group to movie night or go out camping. In time, you will feel inspired and get new ideas and can come back to RPG with fresh motivation. At least, that's how it works for me. If not, you have done some sports, which is good, and maybe picked up a new hobby in the meantime that you enjoy. That's it for today. So my question to you, what are you doing when the rut sets in to keep things fresh? What's your second favorite RPG to run one-shots in? Let me know in the comments below. Until next week, thanks and goodbye.